Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Big John from Big John's Bully House. As you can see, we're coming out here to do the updated video. Chico thinks he's a tough guy. You better relax. Come. Put your tail down. Relax. Come. These dogs act tough. These dogs think they're tougher than what they are, and they're not. Goes from guard dog to big baby in seconds. Let's go. Come. Chico. They do look intimidating, but they're not. Chico is all bark, no bite. Thinks he's a junkyard dog. Big boy. Good boy. Previous video, you guys seen he was 67 pounds. Still, like I said, he's not exactly where we want him yet, but he will get there. Big boy. Out. Updated video of the puppies, a better visual. Like I said, I know previously the vet video was hectic, chaotic, really couldn't see a good visual of the puppies, but here we are. Hennessy here at the water bowl. Today is, today's the 14th? The 18th, they are exactly 60 days old, 2 months. White boy here is available. He is $2,500 if picked up in person. If he needs to be shipped, he is $3,000, $2,500 for him, $500 for the shipping. I actually just got off the phone with the shipper. She should be getting back to me in the next day or so and letting me know, if I'm not mistaken, she said the driver is leaving out of Georgia Monday. So as soon as she gets the route down and everything, she's going to contact me in the next day or so. So hopefully by the weekend, if not before, everybody will be getting picked up and on the road to be shipped out. Juicy Lucy. Let me see, which one? Little chocolate female that's sold here. Hennessy, big boy. Eleanor Rocha, your female's here. Mike Harris, your big boy there. Hey. Puppies are going to come up to date on all shots and dewormings, ABKC paperwork in hand, time of shipping, time of pickup. As for the storyline, man, I wanted to make sure I touched on that. I know people see me sharing pictures in my storyline on YouTube. The only way for me to reply back to you guys is with a video reply comment, I guess. I just want to make sure that I tell you guys on the video, man, if you see the storyline, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, the actual YouTube channel, and try to make the comments in the videos that we posted, because a lot of the times the pictures that I post and the storyline are from the videos that we have taken. I want to give a huge shout out to all the subscribers that have came from the storyline, all the subscribers that have came previously just looking up dogs and wanting to see nice dogs. I want to give a huge shout out to all the previous customers and the new customers out of this litter as well.
Want to play king of the fucking litter box is what they're trying to do.
Oh yeah. again, the reason for the litter box, it helps tremendously with going to the bathroom. So for a lot of people wanting to know why we use the litter box, it honestly helps with potty training, man. So a lot of people that have puppies in apartments and everything, it truly helps, man. And that's why I started doing it with my previous litters. And I told my partner about it, and then, I mean, it has helped tremendously. As for, you know, questions on feeding the puppies when you get the puppies, my biggest suggestion to you is get water and food pans that can be adjusted in height. That's going to help with your puppy's structure in the front, its legs. Obviously, if the puppy has to bow down and bow over top of a food bowl, later on in life, that could potentially cause problems with the footing and the legs. The more that you elevate the food bowl and water bowls and everything, that's going to help that dog's structure. So when you get a puppy, whether it's from us or not, this is just general information. Make sure you get water and food pans that can be elevated as the puppy grows, elevated to the puppy's height. Yeah, they sell them at Walmart, Menards. Should be. Hey, quick! That's enough. That's enough. Should be at any feed and seed store. As far as the diet for the puppies, man, what we do here is different than a lot of people do with their puppies or their breeding programs or their kennels. We like to feed raw. Now, lately we haven't had any raw. These puppies are not on a raw diet or a raw mush diet. But when we do have the raw, we like to feed the raw. If I have a litter at 4 weeks of age, I start my dogs on a 50-50 mix with raw and kibble diet. Later on throughout time and everything, as they get older, by the time I get to my keeper and all the other pups are gone, I start to do 1/4 pound of raw to a cup of dry kibble. As they get older, obviously the portions of the raw and the dry kibble go up. As of right now, the adults, when I have raw, say Gotti for instance, Gotti will be 1.5 to 2 pounds of raw plus 2 cups of dry kibble per day, 1 time a day. I only feed my dogs once a day, and my dogs look the way they look. It's not because of what I feed them, it's literally because of their genetics. We don't do anything extra over here. Hey, that's enough. We don't do anything extra over here. We don't do any supplements. To be honest, I've said this before, I am 100% against any supplements for a dog. If the dog does not have it, it just doesn't have it. No matter how much you feed the dog or what you put the dog on, it's not going to turn into a crazy looking American Bully. It's just not going to happen, man. But let me see what else. Did the feeding, talked about the feeding, bowls, water bowls, shots. Let's talk about the shots that came up. Now, for the puppies, we do Neopar at 4 weeks of age. The reason for the Neopar is strictly for the parvovirus. If you are a breeder, or you know breeders, or if you're a dog man or just own dogs, the scariest thing about having dogs is the parvovirus. That could literally wipe out your entire yard. It is one of the most scariest things in the world to have when being a breeder. Look at that boy. Not to get sidetracked, but that's a white boy. Neopar, 4 weeks of age. Now, by 6 weeks, a 5-in-1, because the Neopar shot does not have the distemper. You don't want to just give your dogs a parvo shot and not cover the distemper. Now, 6 weeks of age, you want to have a 5-in-1. That is a parvo vaccine with the distemper along with other things. At 8 weeks of age, another round of Neopar, which is the parvo vaccine, and the 3rd round of dewormer. So by 8 weeks, the puppies should have 3 rounds of shots and 3 dewormings. I know a lot of breeders start deworming their puppies at 2 weeks. Me, I've never done that, man. It's kind of It's kind of scared me. Because nonetheless, dewormer it's poison, man, to kill the worms. So everybody's different. Every breeder's different. I do things differently, obviously, as you guys can see. But it's all up to you and how you plan on doing your kennel and how you plan on working. Hey, look at you guys, man. Relax, relax, relax. Puppies are full of life, energetic, ball of fire. Everybody's wanting to fight and play and roughhouse and be ornery already today. I know you guys talked about the previous, or I know you guys seen the previous, not talked about, seen the previous video of us getting the vet checks. The reason we do the vet checks is because we want everybody to be reassured and ourselves to be reassured that the puppies are 100% healthy. The reason for the vet check is to make sure the lungs are good, the heart is good, everybody's healthy. Everybody, as you guys seen in the previous videos, the vet checked to make sure the males had both testicles as well as the heart, the lungs, you know, check the body over, the bites, make sure there was no cleft lips, cleft palates, no underbites, no overbites, any of the things like that. Everybody has straight tails, no kinks, no gay tails, no corkscrews. Everybody is good. And that's just going that extra mile so that way our customers and our clients know that we don't only care about our dogs, but we care about them and them receiving healthy, fully functional puppies. We want everybody to feel just a little more at ease when they work with us.
Hey.
For example, this is what the health certificate looks like. That way, and this is what everybody's going to receive once their puppy is shipped, along with their ABKC paperwork. Go ahead and try to get a little better visual. And, you know, and this is another thing I've always touched on. Once you get up close, like in the vet video, for example, great example. Once you were up close on the puppies, 2 to 3 feet away from them, trying to do a video, you take so much away from the dog, man. It doesn't look like the dog that you're seeing now. Juicy Lucy to the right, white boy right there rolling around. Little chocolate female that was sold to, which one was it? Mumsy family. Hennessy over here on top. Elena Rocha's female on the bottom. Mike Harris's big boy here. Pictures and videos is the biggest thing. Try to get within reasonable distance of doing your videos and pictures. Not too far away to where it looks small, and not too up close to where it takes literally everything away from the dog's structure and being. It's insane. But, and you know, why, as we're speaking on pictures and videos, I do not send pictures out. It doesn't matter whether it's via text, Instagram, whatever the case is. I do not do pictures. I do videos because I want you guys to see a lengthy amount of time with the dog moving, playing, rolling around, laying down, eating.
The smallest one, man. They pick on her all the time.
That little chocolate female, boy, she is full of herself, full of fire, full of shit. And I mean, she is just, Jesus, she is 100 miles an hour.
We're going at her hard yesterday. Come here. Come here. Let's give you a timeout now. Alright.
But as far as, you know, going back to the pictures, man, we just don't, I don't do pictures, man. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to sound like an asshole, come off as an asshole, but I don't send pictures. I don't send pictures of parents. I don't send pictures of anything. I have videos of everything that you could possibly want to see, from old productions to productions now. I have videos starting all the way back from Hooch until now. When Hooch was younger, until Hooch is literally going to be 8 years old May 28th. And on the topic of Hooch, like I said, Hooch is going to be 8 years old May 28th. These are Hooch great-grandpups. Chico is a Hooch grandson. Remy is a Hooch daughter. Savage is a 2x Hooch son, as well as Capone and Gotti are Hooch grandsons. And Chanel was, Chanel, their grandmother was a 2x Hooch daughter. So it goes back, man. Generation to generation to generation, there is an outcross of 5x Dax. If you guys do not know who Nasty Boy is from 815 Bully Camp, I do have video of him as well.
Here's your sister. Oh, you crying for her?
I mean, we've been doing this a very long time.
6 years for me.
6 years for my partner. I've been in it a lot longer than 6 years.
3 litters in 6 years.
Yeah. So, I mean, we have everything in the yard is related back to the old man, besides Two-Face. Two-Face is the only female in the yard that has absolutely no relation to any other dog in my yard. Everything else is related back to Hooch one way or another. And we've had great success with Hooch and his outcrosses, and you know, it was a blessing to finally do the Dax cross, and it took us so long because we wanted the right male with the right look and the right overall dog, and we got it. Now it's our time to continue to run with that, produce with that, as well with the outcross of the Hooch blood. And I mean, it's been a success. But we'll go ahead in the video now. Give a huge shout out to all the subscribers, new and old, all the likes, shares, comments, followers, love, support, everything, man.
Thank you.
Again, we appreciate you guys. I know right now the world's kind of going crazy. So
Look at puppies.
pray for your elders. That's what we're doing right now. Remember everything, you know, as you was taught as a child, man. Respect your elders, pray for your elders, help your elders. This is a time in our day right now that your elders are going to need you more than you could ever really understand. Pray for your family, pray for your children, pray for everybody. That's what we do every single day. That's why at the end of every video, I tell you guys, God bless you, stay safe, and take care. So we're going to end the video just like that today. If you have any questions, you can reach me at 815-632-9073. And as always, God bless, take care, and stay safe.